camera.
Thank you.
Okay, have a good day.
Thanks, buddy. Happy birthday. Well, that was just the nicest taxi driver I've probably had in a very long time. It was actually his birthday, and at one point the radio people got on and they all sang him happy birthday over the radio. It was quite nice. He was 71. Let's start the vlog. Day one, vlog one, whatever it's called. Let's do it. Trying to come in stealthy. Alright, welcome to the Vegas vlogs. We are at the airport. We are getting ready to depart. I have found my travel companion over there. What to expect over the next week. We're gonna try to put a video out every day. Tuesday is a bit of a, I guess a bit of a our day or a lay day for the Wolfpack. We're gonna be doing some sites. We're going to the gold and silver pawn store, counting cars. We're going to the Sphere on Tuesday night, but it's going to be exciting. It's going to be amazing, actually, to see all the brands in Las Vegas together. You know, Meepo is bringing something really special to show off. They've shown some images online, some race boards. Who else? Tiny has put up a whole lot of prizes. On my way, OMW boards coming in with a brand new board to show off. Propel is hitting the ground running massively with some new products. They've got the new Ruckus and the X4R, so that's the range version of the X4S, that massive 10-inch off-road four-wheel suspension beast. Radium is coming from Australia. Everyone's going to finally be able to see and try out the Mark 1. If you are there, make sure you try it out. It's going to be an insane, amazing, insert verb here, week. Make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you keep up to date with the episodes. If you've got any comments or questions, make sure you chuck them down below. If you've got any suggestions of things the Wolfpack can get up to before ESK8 in Vegas, make sure you tell us below. But there's definitely some downtime there for us to go and do Vegas things. Update, we're about 3 hours into the 13-hour flight. So far, very, very comfortable in Canada. Just a beautiful plane. It's quite a new one. Seat is perfect, food has been perfect, and even the bathrooms are decent size. We're going to land into Vancouver very shortly. We've got an 8-hour layover, so we'll do some heads in there, and I'll have a quick catch up with Craig, and we'll outlay some more of our upcoming adventures. Alright, so we have officially made it to Vancouver,
Canada.
right before we head down to Vegas. This is the first time we're seeing Craig in this video. We saw a couple of little glimpses of him. Long flight.
It was a long flight, but it was good.
You got bumped.
I got bumped.
You got moved up to premium economy. Which
I had a passenger next to me who complained, and instead of the complaintee getting the bump up,
You got the better seat. So up to row 14, was it?
14. It was absolutely magnificent.
Yeah, nice. And you got better food, better
Well, I'm
seat.
super tall, right? I keep
Well,
telling
you-
everyone
yeah,
I'm
well,
6'4",
yeah, 6'4",
and the extra
yeah.
leg room was excellent.
Yeah, because yeah, I'm only 5'3", so. So before we head down to Vegas, I'll keep getting the
Vancouver's and
Vancouverism, and what did we call it last year? Canada.
Canada.
You know, we're very, very tired. Before we head down to Vegas, I thought I'd take the opportunity to do like a mini interview with Craig. For those of you who don't know who Craig Taylor is, I'll put the link to his video below. Craig makes ESK8 review videos and group ride videos. I think he's more, I would call you more of a community videographer. Like you do a lot of community stuff, like group rides and.
I'll take that. I
take that?
like that. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't want to call you a reviewer, even though I think you are going in that direction. But I think at the moment, people probably watch you more for the community stuff.
Yeah, I love the group rides, and I love recording the group rides.
And the thing I like about yours is one I put on and just leave it on. I can just sit there and watch it. I have to have the volume. I can put my own music on because you just go off and ride and I just watch the footage.
Yeah,
it's really nice.
And I appreciate that because it's one of the things I take a little bit of pride in is those longer rides with like big groups of people, and I think it's one of the things I wanted to come back and do Vegas again for was those big rides.
Man, last year that Wednesday night one was fun, but it was slow and packed. But it was still fun. It
was a highlight for me.
Wednesday.
Yeah, I love the Wednesday.
Red Rock was my highlight.
Red Rock was
They were all their own. They were all their own separate beasts, right?
They were, but Red Rock was an individual experience for me as well.
Yeah, of course.
Right, it was very individual. So
I get that.
I was a bit selfish.
and then Saturday was just white knuckling the whole way.
Yeah.
Just looking out for everyone, watching out for the bikes doing their wheelies, watching out for cars.
Yeah, I think over about an hour I did maybe 2 or 3 breaths.
yeah, it was pretty full on. So like I mentioned, I'm going to give you a quick interview. I've written some pre-written questions.
Alrighty.
I might even use these questions throughout the week with other YouTubers. Yes,
do you have to put a disclaimer in because I am your employee?
You are my employee this week, yeah. And I am giving you the tag YouTuber as well, just so you know. So first question, what was the first electric skateboard you owned?
First one I owned, it was off the back of one of your videos from memory, and it was a Lycan TRX 2.
Yes, the TRX, man. It's so sad that company went under. Once Arthur got pushed out because he was like the customer service and like the heart behind the company. Once the other half of the company, who was just the money, pushed him out, it just went to shit.
Yeah, I think it was disappointing because the 3 came out with the P42 ASLs, and I think that I rode one and it was next level to mine, and mine was great. I really enjoyed it, and it's still going to this. I actually sold it cheaply to my brother-in-law.
That's so funny.
And he's been banging around, and he's just upgraded to the Aries X1 2023 gear drive, and he's
with the elemental gear drives. Nice.
Yeah, and it's beautiful too.
Yeah, those TRXs were fun, and I actually named that board.
Oh, did you?
The TRX was my name. Yeah. I forgot about that. It's a TRX and Swift. TRX was such a fun board. It had a few cracking issues on the first batch with the deck, but the 2 and the 3 were just awesome.
I just fell in love with the whole idea of it. I mean,
it was carvy. It was good acceleration.
Yeah, it was everything that a beginner could want. Plus, I mean, I banged out. I think I did a short on it where I was over 50k an hour, literally within like week 3 of me owning it.
Well, that's the thing, right? But you said something
so comfortable.
You said something interesting there. It was everything a beginner could want. And this goes to show how far the ESK8 scene has come, because I started on a Timo M1, which was a single hub, 10S 2P, unbranded cell, and I was famously known as the guy who would always go flat halfway through the group ride and have to get towed back on my Timo hub electric skateboard. Shocking. All right, next question. Best YouTube, now you have to think about this one. What is the best YouTube moment you've created? So not the best one you've seen, but the best one you've actually, like, when you look back and you go, man, I'm so glad I caught that on camera. Or even that edited amazingly well. They got amazing feedback or comments.
I am a selfish YouTuber because I do make videos for myself at times.
Good.
And it's probably what inspired me to come back again.
Mm-hmm.
Red Rock for me wasn't just about the video, it was about the experience of the video.
I'm one of those people. No, I'm joking.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely.
Here we go. And cue the sentimental music.
Anyway, it was just
I'm going to put music in there.
Yeah, I know. I just really loved the experience of that ride, and it was just such a surreal location. The videography. I mean, I'll put a camera in the air. And
you could not get a good shot.
No, you couldn't not get it. And a piece of me wants to be a cinematographer in parts. I'm not there. I'm not nowhere near there. But I'd like to sort of maybe aspire to doing more of that sort of filming one day.
Rock up with a real good camera on a gimbal.
Just one day. But I think for me that just really hit home. It was beautiful. Yeah, absolutely beautiful.
Your Red Rock video was good. I remember it went out. I think you might have even got yours out before mine. I had to go back and change mine because you used the same song I was going to use. I was like, damn you, Craig.
I think there was a bit of that last year.
Oh, mate, there was a lot of...
same things.
I know. The same shot at Denny's on the coffee. Spot the tourists. Oh, Denny's coffee. All right, next question. What inspired you to start creating content? So what was your moment? I mean, I'm going to make a YouTube video.
Well, I saw videos, and it's really funny because no one's ever asked me this before. I saw videos, I've seen your videos, I saw a few other YouTubers. Obviously, Casey Neistat's everybody's hero in the e-skate world because I think just about every e-skater out there.
He's coming to ESK8 this year.
Casey Neistat, really?
No, I'm joking.
I was going to say, I didn't hear that. I'm sure that
but
would
you
be
should buy tickets just in case he does.
Just in case he does.
Sorry, carry on. What inspired you?
I actually just thought there was so much rubbish out there.
Yeah.
There was some really good YouTubers and there's some really people. I mean, I'm an engineer.
Yeah.
I know. It's really funny. I don't talk about specs of in like the real mechanicals parts of skateboards, but I really wanted to know more about them. And I haven't done enough videos where I'm talking about the tech stuff. But for me, I felt some of the value of the skateboards wasn't enough.
Yep.
And I just thought, you know what? If I could provide somebody who's a beginner with a little bit more information, or just show people what it's all about a bit more, maybe I can inspire someone. And nice. It was literally the first, I unboxed the TRX.
Yeah.
And the other part of that was I was the first one to get the TRX in the world.
Yeah.
And I just love making videos now. It's fun.
The editing's amazing, right? Like I love editing. Like, I really enjoy it. And I know it's cliche and corny, but watching Casey Neistat ride that booster board through New York, I was like, oh my God, how do I do that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I was lucky enough. I've had some good close friends who had boards originally, and I got to ride theirs for a few weeks or a month or so. But yeah.
Right. Now the next two, you got to be really honest.
All right, here we go.
Okay. Is your name really Craig or Greg? No, I'm joking. What is the best board you've ever ridden?
Best.
And you're going to have one answer.
Best board. It's really hard for me because I find...
It doesn't have to be the best you've owned, just the best board you've ever actually ridden and gone, holy crap, that's...
Do you know what? And it's recent, and it was one that you lent me.
Okay.
The Tiny Ultra Pro X.
That's such a fun board. Yeah, there's something special about that little board.
I was supposed to send that back, by the way. I haven't, and I do have to send it back. But
sorry, I'm not short on boards.
The analog feel of that board.
It was like I said in the intro of my video. I did a whole emotional bloody... I was like, this is a skateboard. Like, you hop on it and you feel the bumps, you feel the cracks, but then you can also accelerate up to 50k an hour.
Oh,
it's fast.
I just found, and it's not my board, I didn't buy it. I just found, like, flying around some of those pathways that I was on in my video, 45, 50k an hour, and you feel the corrugations, and it's like, I couldn't push this hard ever in my life unless I was bombing down a hill. And it was just such a real feeling electric skateboard. It was so real. It was really nice. I really loved it.
I think I described in my video, it feels, for me, it felt like what Boosted could have been. Next question. What is the worst board you've ever ridden?
The worst board I've ever ridden.
And you're not going to upset anybody. You know, no one's going to watch this anyway, so don't worry.
It probably will upset some of the community because it is a brand that's loved.
All right, check it out.
I'm being 6'4", I've got midget hands. My hands are very small.
Yeah.
And I struggle with the Evolve remote. I can't do the... It's just me, and I will get bagged out for this, but as far as I'm concerned, for me, with a smaller hand, I can't get the comfortable...
Well, you know what they say about small hands.
Yeah, apparently.
Small gloves.
Small gloves. I save money, right? No, I played footy a lot, Australian rules football a lot when I was younger, and my knuckles and fingers have gone through some hell. Yeah, so
your answer is all Evolve boards because they're remote.
The remote, I can't ride with the remote, and
I understand that. Like I've had a couple of Evolve boards, and multiple times. Again, that's just me, a learning curve. Multiple times I've gone to sort of hold the brake at a light, and I've hit the accelerator, and it's gone straight out.
Yeah,
I get confused with the buttons.
I'm 10k in, and I got cramps in my hands, and I just don't want to play anymore.
Fair enough. Good answer. Last question. What is next for Craig Taylor YouTube?
Well,
because you've been doing a few different things recently. You've got your reviews, you've got your group rides, you've dabbled with ESK8 Fix, the podcast, which I really liked. Yep. What's next? Where's it for the rest of the year? What are we going to see on Craig Taylor YouTube?
Well, those of you who know me personally know I've gone through some personal stuff lately, and reason why I took a little bit of a hiatus.
You've changed name to Greg.
Yeah, I changed my name to Greg. I had a name change. No, I've had a lot of stuff going on, so I took some time off and just recentered myself. Stuff's getting back in order now, and for now, I think 2024 onwards, I'm probably going to change. I'm thinking about changing ESK8 Fix to ESK8 Oz, the podcast.
Nice, I like that.
So bring it in line. People, including yourself, thought that it'd probably be a good idea.
Well, it's just branding, right?
Just
it's
branding.
It's one
Yeah,
less
it is
thing.
branding.
It's one less name. It's my opinion. You know, I might be wrong. It's just one less thing for people to remember.
Yeah, absolutely. So I really want to get the podcast up and running again. It's something that I was really passionate about. It's one of the things I wanted to start, like nearly at the beginning. It was my dream to have a podcast talking about ESK8, and others have done it, and others are working with it, and it's great because I'll listen to 5 or 10 podcasts a week if they're there. So if you're committed to and you love the sport, you'll listen to whoever's talking about whatever they're talking about.
And the good thing from ESK8Con we're about to go to, with the abundance of vendors, you're gonna have a lot more contact, so you'll have even more content to go out and film.
Yeah, well, that's be a really good thing. The other thing, I want to try and maybe do some more reviews in the future.
Yep.
Connect with more people in the community, and just spend more time, skating and stuff.
All right. Well, that is all the questions I've got for you. So thank you very much.
Oh.
Let's end with an awkward close-up handshake.
Oh, that one.
There we go. All right. So next up, we are going to hop on a plane and fly down to Las Vegas. We'll do a couple of shots at Las Vegas. We'll check in at the hotel, and that'll be the end of this video. And then it'll kick off tomorrow morning with our first group ride to breakfast. It'll be the full wolf pack. Everyone's there on day one. Everyone is there on day one. So myself, Craig, Eduardo, Drew, and Thomas. And we'll probably have a few extras as well. A few temporary members will be joining us as well. So we've got.
Should we call them puppies?
Hello, Nick. It's Poppy. Can you give me a call? Thank you. Bye.
So we have this really enjoyable noise. I'm sure you can hear. Craig, what do you think?
I'll be getting ready. I'm going to do the beep test in a minute.
Yeah, we're doing the beep test.
Last night was the last time that I saw you. My lifeline every time that I called you came through.
Finally boarded in the last leg. 3 hours to go, and we will be landing in Vegas.
But last night was the last time that I saw you. Now I'm right here thinking, what am I gonna do? Ooh. Yeah, 'cause last night was the last time that I saw you.
So after what feels like about 2 days of non-stop traveling, we finally arrived into Las Vegas International Airport. Harry Reid, I think it's called. We just found out Thomas is actually here as well. He's at Carousel 30. So we're just waiting for our bags, and then we're gonna meet up and try and squeeze all our bags and all of us into one cab.
Nick. It's Poppy. Can you give me a call? Thank you. Bye.
Last night was the last time that I saw
So
you.
we're not going to finish the video off with lots of footage of Fremont Street. You've seen it before. I have tracked down the full wolf pack. We've had the boards delivered. We're on the 60th floor at Circa. It's called the Legacy Lounge. We've all got a drink to kick off this week of ESK8Con, which is going to be absolutely crazy. Tom is racing, Craig is racing, Drew is racing, Eduardo is not racing like me because we're senior citizens. So that's in day one there. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the interview with Craig. We're going to be hitting up our favourite breakfast spot tomorrow. Only going to have 1 or 2 drinks tonight. And again, I don't think I said this at the beginning, but a massive, massive thank you to my family, my beautiful wife, and my amazing daughter for supporting me to come on this amazing trip. See you tomorrow. Ride safe.